have like the ambient glory of the Lord shining from over here. Like my hand disappears. Oh! Hi! I moved my cozy chair so it's in a different spot. So don't mind that. I am gonna dig through this bad boy and find something, and I'm going to read it to you. I wrote all of these starting from when I was 5. The first book I wrote, we'll get to that another time. I wanted to find, I did the VeggieTales Christmas movie, The Toy That Saved Christmas. And it's in here somewhere, and I haven't seen it in a long time, and I was just thinking about it. I was like, oh, you know what would be fun? Find that and read it. Oh, this was interesting. Elmo's World. I forgot about that one. Aha! Here it is. The Toy That Saved Christmas by Kathy Hawes. It might not have really been around Christmas because I didn't know how to spell my whole name or just put Kathy. I have this Christmas ornament that is Noah's Ark, and it has my name on it. And I remember going up to it and like turning it so I could see it, and I was copying down how to spell my name because 9 letters is a lot, especially when you're like 5. Oh, this is from the silent era. The only words in this book are at the front and here on the back. If you haven't seen The Toy That Saved Christmas, this probably is not going to make any sense at all. So let's dive right in. Page 1, we've got the like TV ad, Junior. Here's Bob. This is Dinkletown? Is that what it's called, where they live? So there's the snowman. This is like the helicopter shot looking down, and there's some vegetables down there. 2 carrots and 2 peas. This is the assembly line of Buzzsaw Louie. I made him blue because at first I made him all green. I was like, oh, wait a minute, no, he's blue instead. This is him, because he's the sentient one. And he's like, I'm not satisfied with my lot in life. So then he tumbles out and falls into the snow, and these are the stairs. I would fall downstairs like that. So then we've got Buzzsaw Louie. He's back in green again, reading a book of some kind. Oh, and then he goes on television to tell people, oh, wow, we skipped a lot. I think this is like the Bible, and then, oh, yes! Look how I have it in 2 columns, because like mine was like that in 2 columns, and then at the top it says like the chapters or something. Oh, look at me go. Oh no! Here's Mr. Nezer looking through his telescope, and then here's Mr. Lunt down here. Your guess is as good as mine with that one. Yeah, no, I don't know. Here's Laura with her gift. It's a teddy bear for Mr. Nezer, and he's got spots on him now. Looks like the gift changed from being red to being blue. Or no, that's his tie. And then on the sled, they're all tied up and they're going down the treacherous hill. And then Mr. Nezer goes down the hill. Oh, and he's going towards the the gate. That's the word. The gate that's broken. And then we have, anybody know what this is? This is the penguin, and then Buzzsaw Louie using his buzzsaw so that they can go fast and save Mr. Nezer. I'm surprised I didn't do the whole, like, line of all the penguins holding each other's feet. That was, like, my favorite part. It was so amazing. I'm so sad I didn't draw that part. If you were wondering why I was able to draw them so well back here previously, it's because I had some coloring page with them, and so I like colored them and cut them out and then traced them before and all the other ones. And so this is the final spread. Oh, and then this is the little girl that the story's being read to her by her grandpa. Oh, look at her, she's so cute. She looks a little concerned, actually. Oh, it's been so long since I've seen this movie. I don't think we have it on DVD. We only had it on VHS. I wonder if it's on YouTube. I want to find this out now. Or even if there are just clips. Or at least the silly song. I love the silly song from this one. Oh wow, I actually typed my password correctly. It usually takes me like 5 tries. YouTube. Full episode? Really? Okay.
So the pig and the giant lizard brought the boy back to his family at the bowling alley, and they all lived
Happily ever after. The end.
That was a neat story.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so, gee whiz. All right. The little, so like here she is, and then she's got this little doll, and the doll looks like her. It doesn't have any arms. It's just like this little brown thing, and the head. I made, like my own doll like that. I've got to find her. Oh my gosh, I have to find Bottle. A moment, please. Okay, so I took a sock, put like cotton balls in it, and had rubber bands, and I made Bottle. She has long, beautiful hair and a ponytail, and she hops around like this. And you can also, oh, and then her eyes are closed because she's very somber. Doesn't usually get very excited about things. You go like this. And then she has a little winter hat. Isn't she the cutest thing? I love her so much. She was inspired by this film, so you're welcome. We can watch it together. I feel like a mother bonding with my child.
Now let's see, what was the name of that? Dinkletown, that's it.
I was
used to
right,
live in
yes!
the
Oh,
mail there.
sorry. I always thought his truck was so cool with like the caterpillars on it and the sled. Getting something, can't believe it's Christmas. Time of year. And the baby carrot, yes! House number 4. Now let's see, which was house number 4? Ho, ho. Hey, hey. Wanna cheer? We can't believe it's Christmas. Can't believe it's Christmas. He smashes the house with his head. Can't believe it's Christmas. Oh, it's finally. Oh, my finally. Oh, it's finally here. Here's the TV announcement. A fully functional buzzsaw built into its right arm. Like, as a kid, of course, you're like, wow, like, that sounds so cool. Like, I want a buzzsaw, Louie. Who in their right mind would make a toy that had a saw and put it on the market for children? I think that's probably, like, the point. Is it's supposed to be, like, so outrageously ridiculous that it does not make any sense at all? The penguin! How do penguins live with vegetables? And then there they go! Chaos! More toys than me! Who's Billy? I don't know, but he has more toys than me!
I'll make out like a bandit.
Maybe this is why I never wanted to work in advertising. This solidified inside of my soul what all advertisers are like at their core. Oh! Oh, an ad. Skip, 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 skip. Get out of here, I gotta get back to my program. Marketing Bottle. What do I tell you? Advertising. Here he is, thinking about his life. There must be more to Christmas. He sees the star! It's foreshadowing! It's a hint! He's gonna learn about the true meaning of Christmas! I love how it like ties into the other song, but it's like slower and sad.
What?
Down the stairs! Now he's turning into a snowball! He goes off a cliff! I forgot about that part. Goodness, that's grim.
And now it's time for Silly Song
Yes!
for Larry. The part of the show where Larry comes
I
out and
love
sings
the silly
a silly
song.
song.
Yummy cookies. Okay, these are, without question, the most beautiful and scrumptious looking cookies. I was so disappointed whenever I would get those like round cookies that have like the splat of the super colorful, you know, the ones that are just so powdery, and then you eat it and you're like every time I have one of those I think that it's gonna be like these heavenly looking ones, and then it never is. A good cucumber like me.
I've come to rob your bank.
Oh yes! So stand back, step aside, you silly pickle, and let me in. Okay, so his house at Christmas, there is a bank robber, a Viking, an IRS worker, and he gives them these gorgeous cookies that he's been saving for Santa Claus. If that isn't sharing the love of Christ with strangers, I don't know what is. And soiling a quilt! Boy, I always thought that was quite a threat, to soil your quilts. I imagine Pa Grape stealing all of Larry's quilts and taking them outside into the mud and stamping on top of them to make them all dirty, and I was like, did the Vikings really do that? That's so mean. Santa Bob comes through the chimney. He doesn't come through the door. I don't have a chimney in my house, so Santa always had to come through the door. Bob, are you okay? Mousetrap. I wanted to play Mousetrap. You roll your dice, you move your mice, nobody gets hurt. And because of that, I always thought Mousetrap was this magical game, and the only person I knew that had it was my Aunt Debbie, and she didn't have all of the pieces because her kids are all way older than me, and so pieces got lost or whatever, and so I would climb into the toy closet and pull down Mousetrap and open the box and look at all the pieces that were still there, and I tried to put it together and play it. He just finds a buzzsaw Louie. It's the equivalent of today, some kid stumbles upon checkered vans. I love how they push his nose and they're that's what Christmas is all about. And then he's no, it's not. They're who said that? He's I did. Then he just stands up. That's not what Christmas is about. And then Bob is well, what? They just start talking to him. They're not oh my gosh, you're a toy that's talking? Now they're just oh, well, tell us what Christmas is actually about. We're open to listen to you. They really like the over-the-head shots in this film. Looking at this again, oh my gosh, this film was just so good. Of course, I'm extremely nostalgic. I mean, what was your first clue? But so many Christmas stories or Christian movies, they're very Joe Dunn wrote the gospel, whatever. And this is extremely clear. They're not hiding anything about this. It works because Buzzsaw Louie is this toy that wants to know what the true meaning of Christmas is. And of course we don't expect him to know because he's a toy. So it's just his pure and innocent pursuit for that truth and knowledge. And then after that they want to tell and warn people about it, and that's when things get interesting. Breaking into a TV studio the penguin washing dishes with a hairnet. I love how Larry's moving the camera and trying to get his focus and everything. Me in multicam. There he is, looking through his telescope. They're on the sled. He's diabolical.
That was just a joke.
Yeah, right, Mr. Nezzer. It was just a joke. And then when he's been diabolical, he's what are you gonna do to me? They all look very sternly at him, and then Laura comes up, and Mr. Nezzer, Merry Christmas, and gives him something. The one who needed it the most, the love and joy of Christmas. He always wanted a Christmas present, but they were too poor. Oh my gosh. Accidentally sends them to their death. Everybody who's got hands, start tying. They all look around they're gonna go and fly. And then instead of having his buzzsaw removed, he becomes a carpenter. That was delightful. Oh, if you have not seen The Toy That Saved Christmas, do yourself a favor and watch it. It's so good. Well, I'm in the Christmas mood now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for experiencing this with me, Bottle. It was a good bonding time. My foot was awfully small. Thank you for watching. This was so fun. Yeah. Merry Christmas or Happy July or whenever it is that you're watching this. Have a great day.